Hello and welcome to another deck build, and this one may be similar. Before I start, I just want to say I am sorry for not doing some more deck builds or videos. I've been kind of a little bit lazy, but yet I've been focusing on this deck because I've been trying to improve it, and as you can see, if you've seen the other video, there are some major differences. Before I start, I'll just quickly go through every card and its effect. Chaos Rusher, Banishing, and it's a spellcaster. Magical Centaur, bringing cards back from the grave, or special summoning from the hand, so pretty much creating a double summon. Magic Search, Summon a Monk Search, Jin, to make my opponent not special summon. Marshmallow, to stall. Think about it to bring back level 1s for either Mystic Piper Draw Power or Synchro Summoning. Just a conflict for stalling, and to pop cards back to the hand. Copycat, to create like practically another Relinquish, as they can have some really decent attack. So he's really nice, and I can use her to point out. Effect Failure, to Synchro and to negate my opponent's effects. And Relinquish, pretty much just take your opponent's monster and clear up the field, use Shen. I mean, he's the main card of the deck, yet his really purpose is to stop special summoning and to kind of hurt their attack power. Terraforming, to get this guy Gold Sarcophagus, so that way I can get my traps or any card I need. Preparation to Swarm with Relinquish, and to get Relinquish out very quickly. Part of Duality for consistency, and it's another spell card that I could use for Summon a Monk or to gain her more. And the Ritual spell card, MST, Forbidden Chalice, Ritual Cage, double Ritual Cage, just to protect Relinquish and to create another spell for her. Dark Door, I went to Dark Door because that way I'm more likely to draw it. It's one attack per turn pretty much. Like I don't think I've seen anybody be able to pull out a card that can attack twice really. So just one card per turn. Secret Village, to stop my opponent from activating spells, and as you can tell, most of my cards here are spellcasters, so I don't have to really worry about its other effect. Trap Zone for the trap cards. Scrap Iron, and for Dark Door, I mean if you allowed one attack per turn and I can negate it, and then pop the card back to your hand, that's pretty nice. And Scrubbed Raid. And extra deck, Mistworm to pop their back row. And then Crimson Bladed, no special summoning. Stardust, I don't really get him out, but he's there just in case. Explosive, to destroy their back row. Dentist, just in case my cards have a lot of freaking spell counters. Or if I need to put a card for Chaos Rusher, I need a Dark Monster, I could get her out. TG, if I feel like I'll be special summoning a lot in the next couple times, I might pull him out and then just have him there, just so that way I can draw more cards. Catastor, don't really pull him out that much, but yet he is useful. Mistbird Claudius, don't really pull him out, but yet it's possible for me to pull him out. If my opponent has like this really powerful monster that I can get rid of, like this would be the card I'd try to get for. Synchro, pull him out a lot. Mystic Piper and Effect Failure, I still get to draw a card, so I'm not like wasting an Effect Failure. In either way, I can pull Effect Failure back easily. I mean, not Effect Failure, Mystic Piper back easily, so there's no real loss here of just getting him out on the field. Utopia, to negate more attacks. Proton Papilla Operative, just to hurt Marshmallow, and it's offensive, take offense. SH Arknight, I'm supposed to summon a really nice card, I'll just take it. Veil Chamber, to stack my deck. Mirror, don't really pull out these two cards, but yet if I have like a whole, my field is just filled, I Like, I might start XYZ using my level 1s, but like if I reach end, then no, because that gets rid of the Jhin. So I just have to be careful with that, with XYZ and B. If I do, then these guys can be really good. Like there, piercing barrel damage. You're stalling me? Okay. Who cares if your Marshmallow is in defense mode? You're still taking damage. And then the side is just random things. Mostly the big thing about the side is MST, just in case. Vinjals, heavy monsters. Putting on wall. This works against fusions to stop their grave effects. I mean, for the most part, like... Now, how does this deck work? That is what I'm going to answer. Well, the deck works pretty much by stalling the opponent to get the right cards and you need to. And there is no like optimal hand. Like you want this. Like you always want this. Yet, do you want to have a scrap on them? Do you want to have a dark door? Like it depends. If you have a lot of field cards out on the field and you want to take advantage of the game, then you don't want dark door. If you want some safety net, Scrub Raid, especially good with Relinquish. Oh yeah, and Scrub Raid also, you can use Scrub Raid to pop your own back row later in the game, which can be useful. I've had many games with full back row and just stalling myself with Dark Door. Yet it's pretty much a stall game until you get the cards you need to hand. That's pretty much it. Like, what cards can you get to the hand, and how soon? So that's just the question. Like you want to have a magical example. Like that's the card you want, so that way if one of your other cards spellcasters are destroyed, you can pull it back. Like that's the question. Do I want to destroy Relinquished, or do I want to destroy her? Like if I destroy Relinquish, he'll pull me back. If I destroy her, he'll take my monster. So that's why I went through this. And then Chaos Sorcerer, just to mess with him. You're like, you don't need Chaos Sorcerer if you can just be there. Like Manju, I mean, he's good while you're stalling. And to get out your ranks. Like that's pretty nice. Like he helps really well with the XYZs. Just plop them down. Like I've never really used him to get out her, because I normally don't have Secret Village or anything really useful to do when I get him. Like with Jhin, like you don't necessarily need Jhin, because any card, you can use any card in here to get Relinquished out. So, and if you have her on the field, the moment you summon Relinquish, she gets 2 right away. So you can summon her, activate Relinquish, send Mystic Piper to the grave. She gets 2, get rid of 2, draw, summon him, activate his effect. Oh no, not get rid of 2, get rid of 1. Like, the only card, but you could do that with him, seeing how he's useless if he ends up in the grave. Like, he's good, because no matter how you summon him, he can still take your monster. Like, I summon her, get Relinquish, get him, he takes the attack of a monster, Relinquish takes the monster, and then I can attack directly. Or whatever is out there. I've seen it work really well. I mean, the fact that I've added these more level ones make Mystic Piper draw power effect a little bit better. The Fodder Duality has helped quite a bit. I don't always want to draw it, yet when I do have it in my hand, it's like, alright, let's see what I get. I know I can't special summon it, and that does hurt this deck, yet it's like, okay, she gets 2, and it's just stall until the next turn, and then I'll be able to do something. Really, the major cards you want out for attack: Secret Village, Magical Exemplar, Relinquish, Copycat, from your main deck. Because you can these guys, yeah, you also want these guys up here. These are the 4 main extra deck cards. Distill, Secret, Dark Door, Scrap, and some spellcasters such as Jester. This seems to work really nice nowadays. I mean, it's not tier 0. I mean, like, I've beaten Fire Fist decks. Yeah, it's crazy. Beaten Fire Fists, I've beaten really bad version decks. Like, anything that's like isn't tier 0 or already tier 1 I can beat. And that's what makes this deck so really nice. I mean, it has a little chaos aspect. It has some nice cycling. It has some nice lockdown. It really messes with my phone. Enough to really start to think, hey, what can I do? And if any users to know what their deck can do, and they just come to the conclusion that they can't do anything. Like, I mean, this card creates dead draws if you don't run a single spellcaster. The most powerful would be him or Lila. Yet, like, this can create dead rolls, like you're just waiting on a card, and you're just drawing all these spell cards, and so I can't get to my card. And not that many people on mill cards such as Card Trooper, so you don't have to worry about them running through their deck to get rid of the spell cards. Which gives you hand advantage, right? That's one of the other things, like if you can get good field advantage, you can get good hand advantage. Which can really mess with people. Like, this card even messes with Fire Fist deck, because then they can't use Tenki. Despite the fact that they have trap cards, if you also lock down their battle, then they can't pull out traps. Which means they can't activate their effects. Which means they're kind of dead. It's just like, it's just really interesting. You guys will have to see the match, which I'm going to be doing soon. Well then, stay tuned.